When the whole world was running after electric vehicles, when Tesla, BYD, and other companies were trying to beat each other in the EV race, Honda made such a move that has shaken the foundation of the entire EV industry. Honda has created an engine that is being discussed across the global market. Now the question is, has Honda really made something that will force battery-operated cars to think? Is the dream of EVs about to end now? And what is so special about this engine that's making it a game-changer for the whole world? This is not just any ordinary engine, it's the hybrid monster of the future, a combination of petrol power and electric efficiency. No hassle of charging, no tension of battery, only strong performance, low fuel cost, and long range. So now the question arises, should Elon Musk be afraid? Are big companies like BYD going to have sleepless nights? In this video, we'll tell you the whole truth about Honda's revolutionary engine, its technology, the thinking behind it, and how it can change the entire EV world. But before moving ahead, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss such amazing updates. Before understanding Honda's new engine, let's revisit the history of Honda itself. Long ago, when the speed of cars and bikes had just started and Japan was entering a great technological revolution, there was a man named Soichiro Honda. He wasn't born rich, but he had a passion to make something that would change the world. He left his studies, but his love for engineering never faded. At a young age, he started working in a car garage, and that's where the journey of Honda began. Initially, Soichiro Honda started making piston rings, but failed repeatedly. Yet he didn't give up. After facing rejection many times, his designs finally attracted Japanese manufacturers. Then came the Second World War, which destroyed everything: the factory, the business, and hope. But Honda showed courage once again. After the war, when everything seemed lost, he began installing motors in bicycles, and from there, the Honda Motor Company was born. It wasn't a grand start, just a small idea that grew through hard work. Soon, Honda started making motorcycles that were not only affordable, but also durable and powerful. In 1958, Honda Super Cub hit the market, creating a sensation not only in Japan, but across the world. It sold in such huge numbers that even today, it remains one of the best-selling motorcycles in history. After this, Honda entered the automobile world. In the 1960s, they began making cars, and in 1972, the Honda Civic was launched, an affordable, reliable, fuel-efficient car that became the favorite of middle-class families. Then came the Honda Accord, marking Honda's dominance in the US and European markets. People realized that Honda means trust. What made Honda special was that they never made cars just for show. They prioritized technology, mileage, low maintenance, and customer needs. That's why names like Honda Activa and Honda City became household icons, even in countries like India. As the world evolved, Honda evolved with it, experimenting with hybrid cars, hydrogen fuel cell technology, air taxis, and even robots. Yes, they seemed a little behind in the EV race, but now, with this new hybrid engine, they've taken a step that could surprise everyone. Today, Honda is not just a car company, it's a brand, a symbol of trust. People from all walks of life in every corner of the world have driven Honda cars, and it all began with the dream of one man, Soichiro Honda, who once repaired cars himself. Now that they've presented this new engine to the world, it's important to remember, when someone who started from zero builds something new, it means something big is about to happen. So what's inside this new engine that can shake the EV industry? How is it different? Let's find out. The new Honda engine isn't like any normal hybrid engine you've seen in Toyota or old Honda cars. This is hyper-hybrid technology based on a completely new idea. It's a smart combination of petrol engine and electric motor, working together in perfect coordination, just like instruments in an orchestra playing in harmony. This engine uses Honda's EEV system, their latest innovation. It has a 2.0-liter Atkinson cycle petrol engine and two electric motors, one to drive the car and another to charge the battery. Most of the time, the car runs on the electric motor, and the petrol engine activates only when needed, during high speeds or quick acceleration. This saves fuel, automatically charges the battery, and ensures a smooth drive. In terms of power, this engine produces around 184 horsepower, offering enough strength for highways and city driving without any jerk. And its mileage? An impressive 20 to 28 km per liter in real-world conditions, equal to that of a small diesel car, but without the hassle of charging. But that's not all. The real innovation lies in its intelligent power management system, which decides on its own when to switch to electric mode, when to turn on the petrol engine, and when to combine both. The driver doesn't need to do anything, just drive, while the system optimizes everything automatically. Moreover, Honda's regenerative braking system in this hyper-hybrid is incredibly powerful. Just braking helps recharge the battery significantly, keeping it charged while driving. And the best part? It never needs to be plugged in. No need for a charger at home or searching for charging stations. It's a self-sustained hybrid system. Another major advantage is its noise management system. Unlike normal petrol or diesel cars, this engine runs almost silently. Even when the petrol engine is on, it produces a refined, pleasing sound, giving the feel of an electric vehicle. Honda also paid close attention to the design and aerodynamics of the vehicles featuring this engine. Like the new Honda Accord Hybrid, lightweight and aerodynamically efficient, ensuring higher performance with lower fuel consumption. And surprisingly, this technology isn't just for the elite. Honda designed it for the mass market, for people who couldn't buy EVs due to high costs or lack of charging infrastructure. This hybrid system offers the perfect balance. No charging issues, no battery replacement costs, and excellent fuel savings. So why will this make Tesla and BYD nervous? Because Honda has built a system that combines the feel of an EV, the power of petrol, and the mileage of diesel. All benefits, no drawbacks. While Tesla and BYD are still building charging networks, Honda's cars charge themselves and run like EVs. Now, let's discuss the 3 biggest weaknesses of EVs and how Honda's innovation has solved them all. Charging time. EVs take hours to charge. Even with fast chargers, it takes 1 to 2 hours. Slow charging can take the whole night. Imagine being in a hurry and your car's battery is dead. You'd be stuck. But Honda's hyper-hybrid engine removes this problem completely. The battery charges automatically while driving. No plug, no charger, no waiting. Battery degradation. EV batteries degrade over time, losing performance after just a few years. Replacing them costs a fortune. Honda solved this by using a dual motor system, where one motor drives and the other charges, keeping the battery stress-free. The result? Longer battery life, lower maintenance, and higher efficiency. Cold weather performance. EV batteries perform poorly in cold climates, often losing 30–40% range in winter. But Honda's hybrid system solves that too. When battery performance drops, the petrol engine automatically takes over, ensuring uninterrupted performance even in extreme weather. In short, Honda's hyper-hybrid engine delivers the power of petrol, efficiency of electric, and reliability of diesel without the limitations of any. It's not just another hybrid. It's a complete rethinking of how vehicles can run efficiently and sustainably. Honda didn't just build an engine. They built the bridge between the EV present and the automotive future. And this is why this hybrid system is perfect for every season. Now think of one more thing. If there is a village or a small town where there are no charging stations, how will the EV run there? In such a situation, Honda's hyper-hybrid engine can prove to be a big gift because it has petrol as well as the fun of electric, and the battery keeps charging automatically. Apart from this, Honda has also provided regenerative braking in it. That means whenever you apply brakes, this system stores that energy in the battery. This makes the battery charging even smarter and increases the range of the car, that too without putting much load on the engine. The most special thing about this hyper-hybrid system is that it is user-friendly. There is no need to press any button or change any mode. The car itself decides when to activate which system, and this is what takes it ahead of other hybrid vehicles. Currently, in the world of EVs, issues like charging facilities, cost of battery replacement, and falling performance in winters remain big obstacles. But Honda has struck a perfect balance that gives you the benefits of EV technology and the power of a petrol engine. And the best part? You don't have to look for a plug, worry about charging time, or stress about battery life. That means Honda has solved the 3 biggest problems of EVs in one go. Now, let's talk about the question that comes to every car buyer's mind. How much will it cost? This is where Honda's new hyper-hybrid engine wins people's hearts, because compared to the cost of buying an EV, this engine is really emerging as a much cheaper and smarter option. To buy a good EV today, you may have to spend at least Rs 15 to 20 lakh, or even more. And if you buy an EV from an international brand like Tesla or BYD, the price can go up to $30,000 to $60,000. On the other hand, If you look at hybrid cars in the same segment, such as Honda Accord Hybrid or Honda Civic Hybrid, they are available at a lower price, meaning you get almost the same technology and comfort, but at a much lesser cost. Now let's talk about another cost that people often forget, the EV charging setup. Installing a home charging point can cost between Rs 50,000 to Rs 1 lakh, including wiring, installation, and electricity. And if you use public fast charging stations, you have to pay extra for every charge. On the contrary, Honda's hyper-hybrid engine does not need to be charged externally. It uses less petrol, and the battery charges automatically while driving. That means neither the hassle of home charging nor the tension of finding a public charger. Next comes the biggest expense, EV battery replacement. EV batteries are not cheap. If a battery ever gets damaged or its performance declines, replacing it can cost Rs 4 to 7 lakh, and in some premium EVs, up to Rs 10 lakh. That's almost half the price of the car itself. But there's no such risk with Honda's hyper-hybrid engine. Its battery doesn't take much load because the petrol engine and the electric motor share the work intelligently. The battery is mainly used at low speeds, during starts, or while braking, while the petrol engine provides backup when needed. This increases the battery's life, reduces maintenance, and eliminates the need for replacement. Now let's talk about maintenance. Many people prefer EVs because they don't require oil changes, engine work, or clutch maintenance. But when something goes wrong, EV parts are expensive and not easily available. Plus, EV service centers are limited. Honda's new hyper-hybrid engine changes the game here too. It has a petrol engine, but with advanced technology that reduces service needs. And when service is required, Honda's widespread network and affordable spare parts make it stress-free. Honda vehicles are already known for reliability and long life. Another advantage, this hyper-hybrid engine has a self-diagnosis system, meaning the car itself identifies issues, saving both time and cost. It's clear, EVs have a higher upfront cost. Expensive charging, costly battery replacement, and complicated maintenance. But Honda's hyper-hybrid engine is cheaper, charges automatically, is easy to maintain, and saves petrol. Now let's look at Honda's global strategy. Where will this engine be launched first? Naturally, Japan comes first, Honda's home ground. Honda always tests new technologies in Japan before taking them worldwide. The Accord Hybrid and Civic Hybrid with hyper-hybrid technology have already launched there. Next is the US market, where demand for hybrids is booming among people who don't want fully electric cars. The Accord Hybrid is already well received, and CR-V Hybrid and Civic Hybrid are next. In Europe, where strict CO2 and emission laws exist, Honda is introducing these cars designed for EU standards, targeting markets where EV infrastructure isn't fully ready. And yes, India is next in line. With EV adoption still slow and charging stations scarce, hybrid cars have massive potential. Honda has already introduced the City Hybrid and plans to bring the new Accord Hybrid and a hybrid SUV soon. Honda also plans local production in countries like the US, India, and Thailand to cut costs, save taxes, and provide better service. Step by step, Honda is taking this technology global. First Japan, then the US and Europe, and now emerging markets like India. Now comes the million-dollar question. Should Tesla, BYD, and other EV giants be worried? The answer, yes, absolutely. If Honda's hyper-hybrid engine goes into mass production and reaches customers at an affordable price, it could seriously shake the EV market. EV's strengths, being clean and quiet, are overshadowed by their weaknesses: high costs, long charging times, and poor cold weather performance. Honda has attacked all three pain points. This hyper-hybrid system offers EV-like silence, petrol-like power, diesel-like mileage, and zero charging hassle. For many people, that's the perfect balance. Brands like Tesla and BYD may rule now, but for the common buyer, affordability, range, and convenience matter more, and that's where Honda wins. If Honda launches its hyper-hybrid lineup globally at competitive prices, it could easily divert a large number of EV buyers. Honda's trust, legacy, and reliability make this technology even more powerful. And if mass production begins, the EV industry could face a real shockwave. For more updates on this revolutionary technology, make sure to subscribe, because this is just the beginning of Honda's biggest comeback ever.